Have you ever wondered what a $100,000 truck looks like? Let's take a look.
Another Silverado. Racker's gone. This one's a 17. They're still together, but
$100,000 used to be able to buy you a home or maybe a condo. Now they want that for a truck, and some of them are not built so well. Welcome to the channel. I'm Mike, and here we talk about money, cars, avoiding debt, and keeping more for your paycheck. If that sounds good, hit that like and subscribe button and drop a comment.
Have you ever wondered what a $100,000 truck looks like? Let's take a look. This is a 2024 Ford F-350 Limited. It stickers for $103,500. This truck has the 6.7 liter high output Power Stroke diesel engine with 500 horsepower and 1,200 pound-feet of torque, power tailgate with tailgate step, 2,000 watt outlet in the rear, power deployable running boards, 12-inch all-digital displays inside the dash, Admiral Blue limited interior, a panoramic moonroof. You've got a Sync 4 wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto screen, heated and cooled seats with a heated steering wheel, wireless charge pad for your phone, onboard scales to tell you how much weight you have in the bed of the truck, smart hitch to tell you how much tongue weight your trailer has, and you have a max recline seat that lets you recline almost 180 degrees to lay down in your truck like a bed. What do y'all think?
Now, has anyone seen $100,000 of value in that truck? Let me know in the comments, because I'm not seeing it at all. It looks like they've taken what used to be a $50,000 truck and added a couple screens to it. There may be a few people that actually need a truck like that for towing or whatever it might be, but it seems like they're taking advantage of those people. No way that truck is worth $100,000, not even close.
It's so wild how much cars cost now. This is a 2017 GMC Denali. And look at this. It used to cost $55,500 for a fully loaded half-ton pickup truck. I don't know if it's a good deal or not. This one has about 80,000 miles and they're asking almost $30,000. But this is what a fully loaded pickup truck... Wow, that has some more wear in the seat. But this is what a fully loaded pickup truck should cost. A new version of this Denali would now be over $85,000. You heard me right, $85,000. The funny part is, you're not getting that much more out of a new pickup truck. This thing has heated and cooled seats. Yeah, the new screens are literally this, just with Apple CarPlay, tow mirrors. I guess you get blind spot monitoring now, that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, this is the same basic pickup truck, except now they start at $30,000 more than this one, and that's just crazy.
Not much has changed but the price. A few screens, things like Apple CarPlay, and that's really about it. You almost get nothing extra in the newer trucks but a price increase. Now sure, they look a little nicer, but how can they justify $85,000 to $100,000 price tags? Now if you're financing something like this, you are probably paying around $1,500 to $2,000 a month, depending on what you put down. I can think of much better ways to spend that money than on a truck that expensive.
It's crazy to think at one point people were paying almost $250,000 for these Hummers, and now they can't sell these things. This one has sat on the lot for almost 6 months. 6 months. And they still want $95,000 for this Hummer H2. Also, I don't think the color helps very much because it's not a very attractive brown color. But think about it, $95,000. It's all electric and it's this brown color. Now imagine if they came out with this and they put a gasoline engine in it instead of the electric, or they did a diesel. I don't care. A hybrid setup, something else. I think these things would have sold in droves. But now because of it's all electric, and no one wants to spend 6 figures on this. 6 figures on this. 6 figures. I mean, it's just nasty work. To put it in perspective, you could buy that Hummer EV for $95,000, or you could buy a fully loaded Denali 2500 diesel, and then you're looking at $95,000. Which I still think is just outrageous, but at least you're getting a Denali diesel, not just an electric EV.
I feel really bad for anyone that spent $250,000 on a Hummer EV and now they can't even get rid of them for $90,000. I did a video on one of these where the guy actually thought he was going to save money because he wouldn't have to spend it on gas. And of course he's spending more because of the inflated price. I know some people need a truck, but used is definitely the way to go. None of these are worth $100,000, and especially for the quality you were getting.
Who's spending $85,000 on an F-150? I just don't get, as the cars get newer, they're getting built cheaper. On the first glance, they look nice, right? The suede, you got the leather, you got the stitching, right? It looks nice. Then, plastic, plastic. Everything's plastic. Yeah, they're also plastic, but you had fabric, and then this actually is like a pleather, as you can see right here as it chipped. It has a pleather skin on top of it. We don't even get that on the new trucks. It's just straight up plastic. And don't even get me started on the screens. What happens when these screens break? What are you gonna do? Throw away the truck? This one has that special tailgate. Comes down like that. This actually even has. I mean, why do I need it to lift itself? Like, why did I need that? And then it has the mid gate thing that comes out this way. Can't even get a V8. This is a hybrid V6. I mean, that's crazy. They're all moving this way to getting rid of the V8s. Old trucks get the 500,000-mile LS Vortec motors that just go forever. New trucks don't even have V8s anymore. I mean, it's just crazy. See right there, look at it. This is a truck that only has 10,000 miles. It's not even a year old. And look at the rust on that differential.
So the price is going up and the quality is going down. That is one thing that's very noticeable on the car I drive right now. That's the interior. It is a very low quality, and I knew that when I purchased it. But the price matched the quality. I only wanted something reliable and cheap, and I was willing to deal with that. To me, this doesn't look like a well-made vehicle. It looks cheap. For $85,000, you should be getting a lot more, and it's not just Ford. It's all the manufacturers. It looks like they're all just raising prices and cutting corners.
Another Silverado. Racker's gone. This one's a 17. They're still together, but they're toast. Undercoat holding them together, really. Crazy. Look at that strong metal. What up, what up? Look at that. Gotta get to work on this thing. That's the other side. Oh yeah, dude. Just junk. You're lucky they got so thick of undercoat. I hold them together for a while. Without that, it'd be nothing there. It'd just be falling right apart. Crazy, all the way up here. Better cut these things off, boy.
The truck is a little old, but it shouldn't be rotting out like that. It seems to be something pretty common with most trucks. It's almost as if the manufacturers want these to rust out. For a 2017, it was probably around, 50 grand brand new, and it's falling apart. How can these companies be proud of a product like that? They should be embarrassed. It's all about profit. Get your money and get you out the door.
Nothing screams I'm a D-bag more than driving this truck right here. The only idiots that are going to pay $130,000 for this truck are the same ones that pay 60 grand for a Harley. Why do they still make this truck? And why is it $130,000? This is a brand new 2023 F-250 Harley-Davidson edition. This is by far the ugliest and worst trim you could possibly get in this truck. Why do they still make this? And why are they asking $130,000? I mean, let's just break this thing down real quick. We have the Harley-Davidson on the fender emblem where the F-250 should go. Some ugly fender flares. The orange stripes in the grille just look awful. The orange tow hooks look awful. You also can't miss the hideous hood they put on it with Harley-Davidson engraved in it. The center caps on the wheels have the Harley-Davidson logo on it. This is just an abomination of this F-250. And they got the balls to ask 130 grand for this thing. If you think the back of the truck gets any better, you're wrong. Instead of having like a platinum tailgate or just a normal tailgate with nothing on it, it says Harley-Davidson, you guessed it. Don't worry, they put the Harley-Davidson emblem on the interior of the truck just to remind you that you're in a Harley-Davidson edition F-250. And if that wasn't enough, they got it engraved in the seats, both front and back. And it's on the floor mats, so yeah, you cannot miss the fact that you're driving a $130,000 Harley-Davidson F-250. If you spend 130 grand on this, you need to find a better way to spend your money, because this is not it.
Now, I'm not going to bash Harley. I actually like Harley-Davidson, and I used to own one myself, but I do not get these overpriced editions. Paying all that extra money just for a motorcycle logo on your truck? Who in their right mind is paying $130,000 for a pickup? Whatever happened to putting out a quality product with a price that matched? People work so hard for their money, and we keep getting less and less while prices go up. I'm going to end the video here, ask you to hit that like and subscribe button, drop a comment below. I'll see you in the next one.